Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go ahead and do a message for the sign of Libra for the week of January 22nd through the 28th. See what messages we have for the sign of Libra. And let's see. What messages do we have for the sign of Libra? Okay, Libra. So we have some juggling, super busy. Let's see. Right, trying to find that balance within work and life. You almost want to do things a little bit different this year, right? Want to make those changes, yeah. You know, I feel like these changes have been something that you've been kind of thinking about, right? Over and over and over, and slowly making those changes, you know, in small amounts, right? Yep. Let's see. So I have this also kind of just standing, you know, letting go of the past, right? I have this sense that you want to let go of the past, maybe somebody that you've been dealing with, right? Regaining your own power, you know, and moving forward, not paying any mind, you know, to the past, as far as, you know, you're just kind of leaving the past behind you, you know, it no longer serves you, right? You have this sense of this ability to just kind of hold on to things, right? And you realize, you know what? No, right? And you want to make those changes, but at the same time, there's this feeling of, you know, pace, right? It's not going to happen overnight, you know, and it's about making those small changes. Let's see. You know, definitely something to celebrate. Could be an anniversary, a baby shower. You know, for some of you, you know, it's this, yeah. I'm going to kind of clarify this here, but there's this, you know, it could be that you're planning a baby shower. It could be you wanting to do this, you're trying to find, you know, it's crazy because I feel like you're juggling so much, and then it's like, let's throw, you know, you keep saying yes to these events, right? Yes, you know, and not necessarily taking yourself into account, you know, of how weeded you might actually be, how overcommitted you already are. Yeah, you know, definitely family oriented, right? And so again, but with this moon card here and these like family dynamics, I feel like, again, you're not speaking up. You know, again, you're trying to balance, you know, it could be that maybe you're an event planner or, you know, some sort of, you know, manager, supervisor, head of, you know, some sort of business where you were designated to plan events, right? Or plan this event. And, you know, you're balancing your life at home, trying to figure that out. But again, you're still, you know, you put on this brave face. You're doing so well. You know, but at the end of the day, you're not necessarily unloading this heaviness that you're feeling. Right? Let's see. Yeah. Right. I think that by taking on so much, right, it's like you're trying to win a race. But what race, right? Is it a race, you know, against yourself? You know, hard work doesn't intimidate you, right? And sometimes it feels that if you're not working, you don't know what to do with yourself, right? And so it's about finally being able to stand within your power, right? Stand your ground, set those boundaries and say, you know what? No, because I feel like almost feels a little bit guilty that you've sacrificed, family. Yeah, and yeah. And so again, I'm getting this heavy. There's this a baby shower. You might be pregnant and this is what it could be, right? Totally overwhelmed with, work, right? Some of you may be going to school, family affairs, planning. Let's throw a baby shower on top of that, getting ready for this new addition, right? And so this could also be for some of you the start of this new project, right? Something that you've been manifesting, something that you care dearly for, could be the start of a new business, right? Is what has you so consumed, right? So busy, so overwhelmed, but you put on this brave face, right? But the beginning is there, right? The start of this is, it's finally coming to life. But this constant conflict, and I feel like it's this internal conflict with yourself. Are you giving too much of yourself? What's gonna happen? It's again overthinking the future, right? Overthinking the changes, how to make those changes. Will you be able to adapt those changes instead of staying present? We fast forwarded and it's again just this constant internal battle with yourself, right? And it's almost making you it's made you strong, resentful, where anything that's thrown at you, is nothing that you can't overcome. But it's also changing your perspective, right? Almost this sense of resentment. And it's not resentment towards another person, but this internal resentment, feeling guilty that you're not able, because of the sacrifices you've had to make, right? So you're not able to maybe fully be there for the family, or maybe you're not able to take a promotion that you thought you wanted, to take because of a growing family. Or it could be that because of the promotion, you've had to sacrifice family, right? And it's this this feeling that you're unable to have that balance in life when it comes to family, career. Yeah. See, the thing is, new change, this change is going to be nothing that you expected, right? This change is something that you can't even fathom, right? How this new beginning is going to change your life, your perspective, and overall, it's going to change this, it's this blessing in disguise where you're able to finally, take that breath, right? And not be so overwhelmed. I'm just gonna pull one more. Yeah. See, and I feel like things will turn out well for you, right? But this obsession, it's this obsession with seeking this balance, wanting to have your cake and eat it too, trying to limit the sacrifices. And I don't blame you. This is the world we live in, unfortunately. We're forced to be on this hamster wheel, right? Of work. Some of us is, education. And it's this constant, just, if you're not doing one thing, do another, God forbid you take a day off. Because if you take a day off, what could you be doing to fill up that calendar, right? And so it's this obsession with wanting to seek this balance that unfortunately may not exist, right? Because, you know, how something's got to give, right? Something has to give somewhere. Even the most successful people out there, you know, had to sacrifice, right? And so it's a matter of, is the sacrifice not worth it to you? You know, or how is it, you know, can it be more of quality versus quantity? I'm getting that as well. You know, do you feel that it's, you know, you want to spend more time with your family? Is that worth more? Or is it the quality of time you spend with them? So it could be that maybe you only see them once a year. It could be that maybe you only see them once a week, right? Because we're so busy, you know, working those 80-hour weeks, especially for the ones that are building a business, right? Or in school, right? And working full time, you know, is the sacrifice, you know, time or the quantity, right? If you have that one day that you can spend with them or even a couple of hours, is it, you know, more about being completely present with them? You know, or is it the amount of time, right? Because you can be with them, around them, but you could be on the computer or the phone, you know, so, you know, it might appear that you're there, but maybe not necessarily completely present. You know, so it's definitely, I think it's about that perspective, you know, quality versus quantity. You know, I think that within, you know, that reflection, that self-reflection and asking yourself, you know, you will find, you know, your peace, you know, but you are not alone when it comes to, you know, having to make those tough decisions regarding goals and wants and future wealth and so forth, whatever those goals may be for you versus family, right? And so, you know, again, it's that perspective. You know, it'd be easy if we just said we want it all, right? But we're just not built that way, and there's not enough hours in the day for us to be able to do stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I really hope this message helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye.